Welcome everyone. It's Vapors Drinking. Ooh, it's time. Ooh, defense gauntlets. Interesting. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. I don't think I want to pull these though. Because, again, this account has some bad luck. Last time, I was also leveling my good old Khatun off screen as well, even into Nightmare campaign, trying to rush it a little bit. Because again, getting her 60 would be huge. Yes, it would be ultra massive. Put that in shield guard. But yeah, last time we got all 4 starter champions. In this episode, we will continue. We even upgraded it fully on the skills on him. And we could take our ooh. Oh, not Nightmare. Brutal. Yeah, I've yet to complete Nightmare. If you're at all curious, I have yet to actually complete Nightmare. I mean, it is a store of craziness to untap, but I don't have an answer for the specific thing for Nightmare. I don't have. I think I need to destroy gear. Put some food in there. Actually, we'll put her in. And a food. But yeah. Because they deserve some attention. Ooh, it still plays the weekend even now. Yeah. I'm gonna give him some attention. Because yes, this account needs its 60. Needs it bad. I also did get a War Maiden and a Shield Guard last night as well. Which I'll take. Try and give it some solo XP every so often. Because again, her being 60, you'll be here. I mean, it's almost a beverage just to have her alone in here. Might as well have her alone in here some more times. So she can have some alone time with these enemies. Because that would be useful. I like duo time. Maybe down some duo time with the lizards as well. Because, yeah. This might be the most active I've been, just for the specific purpose of trying to make sure my arena team is rushed. Make sure I have an arena team. Make sure I have an arena team. Right now I'm trying to rush level 58 as much as I can. Trying to rush that now. I don't want to act like I delay getting this too much. Because that's a big thing. I don't want to act like I do. Don't want to act like I do that. Because that's not really the case. Rush this as fast as I can. Getting this shamanic lightning to get into those skulls. Running out the XP too thinly. Because that will take hours. That take too long. Need that too. Take too long. Because this is what my strategy right now is. Ignore the food. And just get her to 60 as fast as possible. At least for now. At least get her to level 59 and then throw in the food. Because the food dilutes the XP she gets. I don't need to dilute that XP. Alright. Now I can dilute the XP. Okay, who here is the biggest need of XP? Him, obviously. Any of these guys that are food, obviously, are going to be the biggest recipients XP. And the reason for it is that if they get the XP, they will, if they get it, they will be able to, they will be able to feed new 60s in the future. But the reason I was trying to avoid that for a level is I want to try to get to that cusp. That cusp of the 60 off of the one boost. That was my objective. My objective. Because yes, the food dilutes the XP, but the food is useful later. That's the thing. Food is an investment. It's an investment in more champions. As crazy as it sounds. As yes, it is crazy. To check my sparring. Although, to be honest with you, I didn't even know there was a sparring pit for a while. could try to get some XP from the lower level and try to get some Valors. But again, this is the place where the most XP is. I'm trying to swap back and forth. And I also have to do some arena. I wish this gave you like XP in arena, but it doesn't. It does not. It does not. They already have an Arbiter. That annoys the living hell out of me. Because I want an Arbiter so bad, it's not even funny. I want that Arbiter. I want Arbiter. Getting that last level, just getting the last level is actually... Then you have to choose. Do you want to give your Arbiter... If you want to just solo XP your... Your High Khatun? Or do you want to raise food for the next army? That's the real question, always. Because, see, the thing about getting 60s is that it's an investment when you get food. It's an investment in the future. Similar to the way this Drexthar thing is. The main reason I also splurged wasn't for the fusion. The main reason I splurged was to try to make sure that my arena team, the core arena team, is forged. The core 60s arena team is forged. That was my main objective. So at least that's done. Because I don't see myself beating... I don't see myself beating the... I don't see myself beating Doom Tower, so I was like, at least I have a 60s arena team. Because yeah, I don't see myself beating Doom Tower. I just don't. Even with that team, I don't see it. Because the problem comes with, you need very specific champions with very specific upgrades in order to do it. And I don't feel like I have those champions or those upgrades. Might as well get the energy for the tournament. We already nearly... Alright. We're gonna give her a combination of solo XP and it's a combination of solo XP and duo XP. Because we're nearly at where we need to be. Or like duo and group XP. Alright. 15K. We'll do it one for each stage. Just to be fair. Just to be fair with the game. No, you're the little doodle and I the little from my I'm gonna have to go for the block to deal with the block active skills. I'm gonna try to boost her speed. There we go. Valdemar Strait. One in Tilshire. That's a Vrask, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. We'll explore all of these realms. Because, yeah, the last level is really hard to do. That's why I'm trying to, like, massively boost her stuff. By making her go solo. That is going to massively boost it. And we can hunt for speed gear. With her solo being in the mix. I guess we can hunt the boss. Oh yeah, we should do the spider. The speeder. Supposed to do the speeder. I'm trying to dump XP on her head. That's what I'm trying to do. Because I know that I'll have a complete arena team once I'm finished with this. So now it feels safe to include some food, maybe. But I wanna do one of each, like one of each area. Make sure she's visited all the areas of the game in Khatun. Only 9,000 XP for this. This place is surprisingly low XP. It really is. In. I'm gonna go mess around in here. Now you always want one person trying to soak it. One XP soak, whoever that is. Getting more of that XP. We should be able to get it with putting some food now in. I think we can actually do it safely, put some food and Aethel in. Because again, I want to also try to benefit some other champions now that I realize she's actually close to it. She's actually close to where she needs to be. Now I can actually, you know, benefit others, like food. In the good old catacombs. Hello, my liar. Never let him a lot tonight. I hit a lot from the 10 diet. I hit a lot from the She's almost 60. You see this? You smell it? I smell. The anticipation is there. She's almost there. She is almost there. I smell it. I also smell some Undead Horde BS. But I smell that she's almost 60. It's almost happened. The level 60 speed lead is nearly complete. Yes. It's nearly complete. I smell it. She's there. She is there. Now that it is done, we will actually, this time, do some arena. Because It's actually doable. I believe. But I could be wrong. Though I could be wrong because of the freaking armor problem. It's done. It's done, guys. It finally has happened. Although the Khatun is still faster, and I'm probably gonna die. So yeah, our problem, as you can clearly see, is not over. Oh no, it's not over. It is not over. Because their Khatun is faster than mine. That is now the problem now isn't the levels anymore. The levels, that's been done. That has been done. That part's been done. It's the other parts, the gearing. Because as you can see, they nearly beat me, and they had a freaking Khatun that was down on XP. Yeah. They had a Khatun that was down on XP, down on player power, but because they've got better gear on the Khatun, faster Khatun. Because yeah, I can't say that my core team doesn't have 60s anymore. I even have a 60 in reserve. That's not the problem now. Because now it's the gearing. You can't ignore the gearing. The gearing is a problem. As you can clearly see, it's the gearing. The gearing is a problem. Because they're like, if you just get your champ to 60, you'll be fine. It's like, not really. Not really. There's other problems besides being level 60 in this game. And one of them is actual gear worn. As you can clearly see, everyone in this match is level 60 now. But the gear that they wear is not up to snuff. And that right here is in the masteries. Gear and masteries. That's the problem now. Literally become the problem. Literally. Some of those people aren't even 60, and they're still causing me so much grief. Legitimately, having the army of 60s isn't saving me from the other problems. The gearing issue is the problem, and you'll only really truly realize how big a gearing issue is when you get into this phase of the game, and then you will finally understand why gearing your champions is important. You will understand finally why that is. Because it takes a lot to really understand why the gearing is important. But this is why. Because, you see, I have the 460s now, but my problems don't end there. Because the gearing. Because the enemy usually has superior gear to me somehow.
They just get a hold of the superior gear and they're like, aha, we have superior gear. And it's like, great, you have superior gear. That's great. Where the hell am I going to find better gear than you? Or gear that's the same quality as yours? So we can have the even playing field. Alright. At least I got the 460s. Even if we miss the fusion entirely. Even if all other stuff comes to pass. At least we got the 460s for the arena. I can no longer say that that's not a problem. That's a problem. We fixed that. Now the real problem, underlying problem, is getting Drexstar, getting Arbiter, and getting the gear. That's the real underlying problem. As you can clearly see, we've got now five 60s. That doesn't end my problem. That does not end my issues. As you can clearly see, it does not end my problem. Because although we have powered them all the way up there on their throne, although we've powered them up all the way up there, it doesn't solve the underlying issue. Nor does it solve the fact that we're not even swamped with ones. And then there's a food issue that I have to deal with, which we will be solving in the next episode. After... Remember how I said we're going to finish with a boss? Yep, we're going to finish with a boss. With all the 60s. All of them. Like I said, we weren't going to go without challenging at least one major boss. Because the real problem, the real underlying problem that I've had this entire time has been unveiled. And that is our gear is not of the quality that we need it to be. Because you would be surprised how far that goes. Like, I've realized now, a lot of the team power that you see on these, it's not just the levels of the champs, although I now have them all to 60. It's... Because I'm only 88 team power. I have a full team of 60s now, but it's only 88 team power. Why? Why is it 88 team power? I'll tell you why. It's because my gear is not high enough quality. That's why. That needs to be fixed. Counter your decreased speed. That gave it some fear. Yeah, but I finally... I can't decrease its speed. Is it immune to decreased speed? Does anyone know? Is it immune to turn meter defense? Okay, no, I decreased its turn meter. Alright. Worried about it stealing my buffs, maybe? Is that a concern? Oh, it's transferring my Kale's poison. But yeah, my first Doom Tower boss with all 60s, including Khatun! Oh! It's finally done. It has finally been achieved. But then the next trial is to farm food later.